Leicester Tigers' dominant 36-17 victory over Gloucester at Villa Park. 5 key takeaways from the Ed Slater Cup on a glorious spring afternoon in Birmingham, with 23,000 fans filling Villa Park to witness history. Leicester Tigers delivered a spectacular, bonus point performance against Gloucester, securing a 36-17 victory in the Gallagher Premiership. The historic venue, already steeped in football tradition, played host to the Slater Cup fixture, marking Villa Park as the 42nd stadium used in Premiership Rugby history. The occasion reflected both the ambition of the Premiership's Big Game Weekend initiative and the growing significance of rugby outside its traditional heartlands. 1. Leicester Tigers' lightning start sets the tone. If Gloucester's season has been defined by slow starts and squandered opportunities, Leicester's opening quarter at Villa Park was the exact opposite, a ruthless, record-breaking blitz. Within the first 16 minutes, the Tigers had claimed the fastest try-scoring bonus point of the Premiership season, surpassing Bath's previous record of 19 minutes. Wand epitomized this opening dominance. Less than a minute into the match, the Tigers' centre sliced through a channel left exposed by Ben Redshaw, scoring a statement try that left the crowd and Gloucester defenders stunned. Just 5 minutes later, winger Gabe Hamer-Webb capitalized on the same defensive lapse, sprinting down the left edge for a second try. These two early scores not only demonstrated Leicester's explosive pace and precision in attack but also exposed the defensive fragility that has plagued Gloucester throughout the season. Hooker Jamie Blamire then delivered a stunning double within 4 minutes, cementing the bonus point and establishing Leicester's dominance. The first of his 2 tries came from a perfectly orchestrated line-out move with Scotland's Hamish Watson, whose timing and intelligence created the space for Blamire to crash over from close range. The Tigers' opening quarter was a masterclass in set-piece execution, wide ball movement, and tactical awareness, leaving Gloucester scrambling to respond. Orlando Bailey and Harry Wells added further scores before halftime and late in the second half, respectively, completing a convincing 36-17 victory that left a lasting impression on fans and neutrals alike. 2. Gloucester's tale of two halves. For Gloucester, the afternoon was defined by a cruel paradox. While they struggled to cope with Leicester's initial onslaught, the Cherry and Whites dominated the remainder of the match, playing with ambition and tempo that has been sporadic all season. Matthias Alemano, Will Joseph, and Jen Bluller crossed the line as Gloucester attempted to claw back momentum, yet the Tigers' opening onslaught was too much to overcome. Statistically, Gloucester outplayed Leicester for around 60 minutes of the contest, controlling possession and territory. However, the 20 minutes of chaos at the start effectively decided the match, highlighting the ongoing issue of slow starts that have undermined a talented squad. Gloucester accumulated 17 unforced handling errors, underscoring a mixture of poor execution and possible overcomplication in their game plan. Head coaches George Skivington and Chris Boyd are now left to question whether these errors stem from tactical design or a squad underperforming in high-pressure situations. 3. Will Wand emerges as a rising England candidate. If there was a standout individual in the Leicester midfield, it was Will Wand. The 24-year-old, who was playing Championship Rugby for Coventry less than 2 years ago, has had a meteoric rise. Born a lifelong Tigers fan, Wand combines physicality, speed, and footballing intelligence, a rare blend that makes him a constant threat in both attack and defence. Wand's performance at Villa Park underlined his England credentials, particularly with Tommy Freeman yet to fully establish himself at outside centre. His first-minute try was a showcase of power, timing, and awareness, while his second-half contribution demonstrated his ability to manipulate defensive lines and create opportunities for teammates. Orlando Bailey, operating as Wand's foil, complemented him perfectly. Bailey's vision, distribution, and calmness under pressure allowed the Tigers' attack to flow with precision, making the midfield combination a compelling prospect for future international consideration. Against Gloucester, Wand and Bailey showcased the kind of synergy and adaptability that England's head coach Steve Borthwick will find difficult to ignore. 4. Leicester's winning blueprint, set-piece supremacy and wide attack key sequences illustrated Leicester's tactical clarity and execution. In one early try, a 3-on-2 overlap exposed Gloucester's structural weaknesses, while subsequent plays highlighted the Tigers' ability to stretch the defense wide and exploit the touchline channel. Jack Van Portvliet and Billy Searle's crisp passing ensured the ball reached Stewart and others in the wide channels, leaving defenders chasing shadows. The Tigers' set-piece play, particularly in lineouts and scrums, combined with structured yet dynamic backline moves, created repeated scoring opportunities. Gloucester, conversely, failed to adapt, accumulating mistakes under pressure. Leicester's ability to convert dominance into points quickly underlines their growing confidence and tactical maturity. 5. The Ed Slater Cup, rugby's bigger purpose. This match was more than a premiership contest. It was the Ed Slater Cup, honoring the Leicester and Gloucester stalwart diagnosed with motor neuron disease, MND, in July 2022. Slater, who played as a second row for both clubs, has since founded the 4Ed Foundation, providing grants, home adaptations, and support to families affected by MND. The fixture's significance was amplified by the choice of Villa Park, a stadium capable of hosting 45,000 fans, far exceeding Gloucester's traditional home at Kingsholm. Every pound from ticket sales supports 4Ed, with 50% allocated to Lewis Moody, who revealed his own MND diagnosis in October 2025. The event has become a powerful symbol of rugby's collective spirit, uniting two historic clubs behind a cause of global importance. Ed Slater himself, present for the occasion, witnessed Leicester's dominance and the profound purpose attached to the fixture. For players and fans alike, the match was a celebration of rugby's values, community, resilience, and empathy, interwoven with high-level competition. 6. England watch, midfield talent on display. Beyond the immediate premiership implications, Leicester's midfield performance has significant international implications. Wand's dynamic performance and Bailey's composure suggest a readily available 12-13 axis for England. Today, Wand faced Seb Atkinson, another emerging English centre, providing a tantalising glimpse of potential national combinations. Both players displayed qualities Borthwick prizes: physicality, tactical awareness, and adaptability. With Freeman still finding consistency, performances like Wand's place him firmly on the radar for future England squads. The Villa Park stage provided an ideal testing ground for emerging talent, offering evidence that Leicester's academy and recruitment strategies are yielding international-level players. 7. Key lessons and takeaways. 1. Fast starts win games. Leicester's record-breaking bonus point in 16 minutes effectively ended Gloucester's chances. 2. Set-piece excellence pays dividends. Dominance in lineouts and scrums provided a platform for the Tigers' expansive game. 3. Emerging England talent. Wand and Bailey's synergy strengthens the national selection conversation. 4. Defensive discipline is critical. Gloucester's 17 handling errors underline the cost of early lapses. 5. Rugby with purpose. The Slater Cup demonstrates the sport's capacity to combine elite performance with social impact. Conclusion: Leicester Tigers' 36-17 victory over Gloucester at Villa Park was a masterclass in early dominance, tactical clarity, and precise execution. Wand, Bailey, and Blamire exemplified individual brilliance, while the team's cohesion highlighted the benefits of structured set-piece play and smart backline use. For Gloucester, the match was a harsh lesson in the cost of slow starts and defensive lapses. Despite playing well for long periods, beyond the premiership implications, the Ed Slater Cup infused the contest with profound purpose, demonstrating rugby's ability to unite communities and inspire action beyond the field. Leicester's triumph was therefore not only a statement in terms of points but also a celebration of rugby's resilience, skill, and heart. As the Premiership season continues, Leicester Tigers will take confidence from this performance, consolidating their place in the top three, while Gloucester is left to reflect on missed opportunities and the need for greater consistency. Meanwhile, the Slater Cup continues to grow as a symbol of rugby's solidarity, raising awareness and support for MND, ensuring Ed Slater's legacy resonates long after the final whistle.